We continue to highlight what the United Way is doing for our community as they celebrate their 100th anniversary. What a birthday. That's fantastic. And joining us live today, Major Charles Powell with the Salvation Army. Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me on.
I feel like I need to ask you, are you a singer as well?
No.
No, okay. All right, we've got a little thing going on.
You never
know
know.
what, we could take a break. All right, so the Salvation Army of Central Oklahoma, obviously you guys are doing a lot here in the community. Before we get to how the United Way helps, just tell us basically, what are you up to and what is the impact you are having in your 39 years with this organization?
Yeah, it's been a long time. Listen, there's a lot of exciting things that the Salvation Army does in this community. Of course, everybody's aware of we have a homeless shelter in town.
Sure.
We sleep about 110 people a night through the shelter.
Are you staying full right now, by the way?
We're almost always full.
Okay.
Yeah, having
So
empty beds is a rarity. The need is there, yeah.
Okay.
Certainly is. We feed people every day, 400 people a day, 500 people a day, something like that. We have 3 senior centers in town for seniors who need a place to go, some activities to be involved in, Boys and Girls Club, transportation to help other organizations like Remerge and Sodexo, and I mean it just keeps going. We have all kinds of things going on.
And what I'm hearing there is a lot, all kinds of things, and those things don't obviously just happen. It takes resources.
It absolutely
takes funding.
does. Yes.
It takes help. And so as we talk about the United Way in 100 years, Salvation Army here has been a long-time partner.
It has. Yeah, actually the Salvation Army started its operations here in Oklahoma City in 1900. And we've been here ever since. And the United Way started in 1923. So when the United Way opened, we joined with the United Way as a partner to better serve the community.
So how does that work, this partnership? Because I know when people give to the United Way, obviously the money is going to a bunch of different areas that really could use the help. How does that partnership work?
Actually, it's a wonderful partnership.
Okay.
The United Way does a great job of identifying organizations in the community that are serving needs that really need to be met in the community, and then funneling funds to those agencies so that those needs are met and people are served.
It's that simple.
It's really pretty simple.
I guess when you're doing it for 100 years together, I guess you could figure out a good working relationship.
Yes.
It's interesting when you look at all the things that you are doing with the Salvation Army and all the needs that there are here in this community. What's the next step for the Salvation Army? What's the big project that you're working on now that perhaps with the United Way's help that you're being able to take a larger step into?
Well, we're actually involved in a process right now of identifying needs. We had a study done and it identified some things that we feel we can do to help this community. We're very interested in helping be of more assistance to women with children who are struggling with homelessness or with being underemployed or whatever the case may be. Transitional housing is a need for housing is a great thing in Oklahoma, and
Sure.
we want to see what we can do if there's a way we can help with that.
Yeah, you mentioned the Remerge and projects that you
helping other organizations that are serving the needs of people in this community. And in their case, our part is to just help transport people from point A to point B so that they can get the help they need.
For people curious about learning more about the Salvation Army and learning more about the partnership that you have with the United Way, where would you point them?
Wait, then go to our website at tsaok.org and learn all about it. It's a great partnership. 100 years of serving people. I like to try to imagine how many people have been changed because of that partnership over 100 years.
It's got to be a big number.
Yes.
A big number.
Huge.
Charles, thanks so much for being here with
thank
us.
You
thank you
for
for everything that you do at the Salvation Army. Thanks to the United Way for everything that they do as well. And of course, for the partnership that you two have together. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.